What's up, guys? Finally, another 6v6. This is against my boy PokeProds. His name is Masain on here. He's a very nice guy, very, very good battler. He's beaten me several times. If you guys haven't heard already, Duncan Knee Deep is going to be providing me with a perfect Pokebanked Pokemon team for a 500 sub special giveaway. So if you haven't subbed yet already, make sure you go ahead and do that right now, because I promise I upload some great content, and if you haven't seen it already, make sure you go check out my channel, because there's a lot of funny free-for-alls. I've got a lot of good battles going on, so make sure you check that out. But looking at his team, he has the Lucario, Heatran, Greninja, Rotom Wash, Excadrill, and a Smeargle. Now I know that he's probably going to lead off with that Smeargle and trying to put something to sleep on my team, but I have a remedy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Snarmy. Now, you're wondering, why would he lead off with his Snarmy when he's going to be put to sleep? I apologize for that. So, I made a big mistake when I battled Duncan Knee Deep, and he had the Dark Void Smeargle. Now, the reason being, Dark Void puts anything to sleep, no matter what type it is, which is a very good move, but I wanted to go ahead and lead off with my Starmie. I outspeed, so I know I'm going to be able to get a hit off, and no matter whether he uses Spore or Dark Void, I'm going to be able to switch out, and Natural Cure is going to take care of any status ailment for me. Now he's going to go for the Sticky Web here as I go for the switch. I'm just going to go ahead and go straight out to my Scizor and Bullet Punch, because Choice Band Scizor is so powerful. Now most of the time I run Mega Scizor, but Choice Band set definitely has a place in my heart because I used it a lot in Gen 5. But now he's going to go out into his Heatran. That thing is scary as fuck, so I definitely do not want to be in there. I'm going to go ahead and go straight out into my Latias. Now, I wasn't predicting the Earth Power, but it was a perfect time for me to switch into my Latias because I have the Levitate, so ground moves don't hit me, so it's basically a free switch. I'm going to go ahead and be able to get up the light screen. So after the light screen, this Heatran is not going to be able to touch me whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and get both of my screens up just so that I have them up in case he wants to switch out here and go out into something else. I don't have to worry about being outsped and then not being able to get my other screen up. He's going to go for the Flamethrower here. Now, there's no real reason for me to be in anymore. He knows that he can't touch me, so he's most likely going to switch out. I'm going to go ahead and go out into my Starmie, No You. Now, the reason being, I really, really wanted to get rid of this Sticky Web here. He's going to go ahead and go for the Overheat. I'm not really sure why. He knows that I have things to eat that up. I mean, just look at that. It did nothing, especially with the screens up. Now, I would have been able to live that no matter what, but with the screens up, it's just so good. Screens definitely help out. If you haven't tried using a dual screen set, give it a shot, because it's so yummy, so delicious. But I'm going to go ahead and Rapid Spin. I know he doesn't have a Ghost type on his team, so I have a free turn to Rapid Spin here. Now the Sticky Web is gone, and he can't set it back up again because the Smeargle is dead, which is perfect for me. I'm going to get some leftovers back here. I'm going to go ahead and go straight for the Psyshock because I do have the screens up, so I know I can live a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch. And I know that if he decides he wanted to go for the Will-O-Wisp, like he did just here, I have the Natural Cure, so I can switch out and not even have to worry about it. So I'm going to get some HP back here. I'm going to take some burn damage. And then I can't remember what I do. I think I switch out. Yeah. I switching out. So calm as I switch up like Rotom. Go out into my Jumpluff. He's going to Volt Switch. It's not going to be doing very much. Like I said, I do have the screens up. And Jumpluff surprisingly has a decent special defensive stat. Decent special... I thought I said that wrong at first, but I guess I said it all right. I am going to be able to get off a Sleep Powder. I outspeed just about everything on his team, even without the Sun on the Jumpluff, because Jumpluff is such a fast Pokemon already. So I hit the Sleep Powder, which is good because now his Heatran is asleep. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Leech Seed just in case he wanted to switch out on the first turn. If he didn't, it's still a turn that I'm getting some HP back from that. Oh, so good. That food, that soul I'm eating right now. Get some HP back. The light screen's wearing off. I'm going to go ahead and U-turn right now because I definitely don't want him to wake up and Flamethrower or Lava Plume me, because that would just be awful. Now, you're probably like, why'd you U-turn? It didn't do very much damage. It's some damage is better than none. I'm going to go out, I'm going to Starmie No You. He is going to wake up this turn, which thank God I switched out, because if not, my jump left would have definitely been dead. He's going to lose some HP there. I'm going to get some HP back with leftovers here. Now, I know that I outspeed this thing for sure, especially after the spinning away the, what was it called? The sticky webs. Yes, the sticky webs. So, and after the leftovers in the leech seed, I know that he can't kill me with another flamethrower. Now, Pokeprods has beat me quite a few times. A lot more than I've beaten him, I'm pretty sure. So I did not want to take any chances here. I went ahead and went for the safe play, even though I knew he would most likely switch out into his Rotom. But I'm going to go ahead and go for the Psyshock here, predicting him to go for either the Hydro Pump or the Will-O-Wisp here. Now, he does go for the Will-O-Wisp. I love using Starmie. I love just messing with people's minds, because it's so funny to see how they're going to react to what you do. Now, he is most likely expecting me to switch straight out into my Latias to absorb the Thunderbolt and try and burn. Didn't try and burn it, but I left my Starmie in. It was a risky play, but like I said, I've battled him quite a few times. I kind of know how his play style is. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out in my jump left here. I know that if he wanted to go for the Hydro Pump, I could live it. I know that I could live just about anything, and I actually carry a Lumberry on this thing, so I know that even if it went for another Will-O-Wisp, Lumberry would have been able to get rid of that for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and go straight for the U-turn, because I definitely don't want to risk missing the Sleep Powder on the Heatran, because that would be bad. So he's going to go for the Flamethrower here, just try and hit my jump left. But I'm going to go ahead and go straight out into my Latias here. I'm going to go ahead and go for the screens as he switches. I was like, wait a second. I'm going to go ahead and get up the light screen as he... No, I forgot. I do this. Pay attention. I was expecting him to switch, because he knows that he can't touch my Latias with his Heatran. So I was expecting to switch out into something, and thank God it was this Greninja, because Greninja is always a threat, and it will probably be a threat for quite some time in the OU metagame. There's not a whole lot that can counter it just because of the Protean. So I know he's going to want to go for the Ice Beam on my Latias, because I'm pretty sure it would have killed from where I was at. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight out into my Scizor. Now I know that if he wants to stay in, I forgot about this part, I can Bullet Punch. Unfortunately, I get frozen here, but I thought on that first turn, going to hit him up with that Bullet Punch, and it's super effective because Protean turned him into an Ice type, so it is definitely going to KO, especially being Choice Banded. Now he's definitely going to go out into the Heatran here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go straight for the Bullet Punch. I thought it would have killed from there, but I was quite wrong. I'm pretty sure he resists that times... Well, it's either times 2 or times 4. He's going to go ahead and go for the Flamethrower here. Now, it was a misplay, but it wasn't that bad of a misplay, because he is going to die from the Life Orb damage here. But it would have been nice to have kept my Scizor around for longer, just because he does have the priority Bullet Punch, and having priority on your team is always it's always a good thing. Now it's not necessary. You don't have to have priority on your team, but it's always a good thing to have something to rely on in case shit starts to hit the floor. I'm gonna go ahead and go out my Charizard Y here, get the drought up. Now I know that if he wants the Hydro Pump, it's reduced 50%, so it's not going to be doing that much to me. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Fire Spin just to trap this thing in here. Now, I know that Volt Switch, U-Turn, and Baton Pass both get you out of the Fire Spin or Infestation or whatever move let you use like that. But I knew that he most likely wouldn't go for the Volt Switch on the first turn. He would want to Hydro Pump in case I was Charizard X. Excuse me, that's a new word. Add that to your dictionary, folks. He's going to go out to his Excadrill here. Now, I know I don't want to risk being outsped by this thing, because this Charizard, like I've said before, is actually modest, which is, it's not necessarily a bad thing because I have the extra power, but it's not necessarily a good thing either because I don't have the speed that I need. Now, unfortunately, I switched it to a Rock Slide, but I live with 3 HP, and I'm going to be able to get off the Sleep Powder, which is so nice, because now I don't have to worry about this thing as much. I didn't mean for that to just pop up on the screen, so I apologize. I'm going to definitely go in and go for the Leech Seed here, just because if he wanted to switch, I could Leech Seed something else. If you decide to stay in, it's still some HP back for me. Now the sun's gone. I can't remember if I outspeed when I'm not in the sun or not. I think I do. I think so. Oh no, I switch out anyway. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and go out in my Starmie No You. Now he doesn't wake up this turn. I thought he woke up this turn. Ugh. Sorry, this narration is... I've really... Honestly, I've re-narrated this like 4 times because I didn't like how I narrated it. So I'm going to give him HP back from the Leech Seed and leftovers. I'm going to go for the the Scald here, excuse me. And it's almost going to kill that thing. He's going to wake up this turn. He's going to go for the Earthquake here. Now, I know that I can most likely live this thing. And I live with 5 HP. Now, I don't know if he rolled max damage or min damage. I didn't calc it. But for whatever reason, I always live with something less than 10 HP. And it just surprises everyone. I don't know how I do it. I'm magic. But the Leech Seed is definitely going to take him out there. Now, he does have this Lucario left. And I'm banking on the fact that he's physical. Because if he's special, then my Starmie's fucked. If he's physical, I have a chance of taking this thing out. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the recover. I know that I can outspeed it. So I got some HP back there. He's going to go ahead and go straight for the close combat, which is perfect because I know that I can take a close combat from that range. And I really wanted him to do this because I needed the special defense drop, and you'll see why. Now, on this turn, he's going to go ahead and go for the extreme speed. What he should have done is went for the E-speed on the first turn, because that's the extreme speed was basically the only reason why he lost. Or the close combat. If he didn't close combat, then he most likely would have won. Now, the Blaze Kick right there almost takes me out. I live with 8 HP, and a Leaf Storm is going to take that thing out. Now, I did calc it. That special defense drop did matter, even with my Rotom being modest and having the choice specs. If he didn't have that special defense drop, he would have lived and would have proceeded to wreck my entire team, which is quite unfortunate. Now, I can't remember if my Jumpluff was still alive or not. But if I would have sent out my Charizard and then my Jumpluff, I could have put it to sleep. So, I mean, I guess I could have had a chance otherwise, but it worked out because I didn't have to make the battle more difficult than it needed to be. This battle was pretty quick to the point, but at the same time there were a lot of important moves that needed to be made. But like I said, guys, if you didn't catch it in the first part of the video for whatever reason, I am going to be doing a perfect Pokebank team giveaway once I hit 500 subs. My boy Duncan Knee Deep, who's been promoting me and helping me out through a lot of this stuff, is going to be providing me that Pokebank team because he does have access to the Pokebank, and I don't. Obviously, I don't, or else I would just be ginning the shit out of everything. But like I said, so if you're not a subscriber, make sure you go ahead and sub because it will enter you in the chance for the giveaway. Follow me on Twitter. I'll probably be announcing the giveaway on there first. It's twitter.com/HaydenMatum, I guess, or if you just want to search me at HaydenMatum. The link has always been in the description, so make sure you check that out. If you guys don't know who Duncan Knee Deep is, which would be incredible, make sure you check out his channel. I will go ahead and link him in the description. But anyways, guys, I'll stop yapping, and we'll see you next time, all right? Peace out.